Good morning, welcome to the Lake District, just on the banks of Ullswater. We're just heading to Aira and continuing round to Gowbarrow Park. It's about a 4-mile walk, 6.5 kilometres. This land was originally owned by the Howard family, the Dukes of Norfolk, who had quite a big standing in the steel industry in Sheffield. This is where they came to play. They planted the trees here and invited their friends to come and have a look at it. Then, of course, when they got fed up with it, they sold it to the National Trust in 1906. And they've looked after it and spent a bit of money on it ever since. So yeah, we'll go and have an explore of this today. Yeah, been here before a few times, but never videoed it. So should be a good day out. So we're actually following a footpath that follows the stream. There is a myriad of trails around here, but basically we're following the stream to get to the waterfalls. Aira Force. Right. Take a slight detour. I'm going to come back up to the top of the steps and move our way round to that bridge. Guess we're going over that hill there behind. But first, going down these steps. So we're now down on the platform. Aira Force. We had some rain overnight, like April showers in June, so there is a reasonable amount of water in there. This is the viewing platform. If you want a shorter walk, you cross this bridge and that will take you back to the car park. So we've now got the climb back out of the gorge so we can cross the upper bridge. We've climbed all the way back up the stairs, made our way around, and now we're going to cross over the upper bridge of Aira Force. That's where we were earlier, just down there. Beautiful. Plenty of these about, showing you the way. And we're going to High Force, which is keeping to the right hand bank of the river, going up this way. So I'm going to follow the woodland path. So I think it'd be a little bit more interesting. Typically, the woodland path, there's a few places to take your shoes off and have a paddle. You could even take all your clothes off and have a swim. Wouldn't recommend it, there'll be lots of people about. The sounds of nature. So this is where the woodland path comes up and it meets the open fell path, joins up, and we both continue this way. So just sort of around the corner there's a bridge that crosses the river. We don't take that. We continue to High Force, which is a little bit further on. So that's the upper bridge, just above High Force. We're going to continue along there to Gowbarrow. I'm leaving the upper bridge in the High Force. It's about 400 metres to major right-hand turn, which will take us onto the path that leads us to the summit of Gowbarrow Fell. It is a Wainwright, by the way. That's how I know it. From this gate, we're leaving the river behind. We're starting to get into open fell. Okay, so we've done about 400 metres now, and we turn, before we get to that vehicle and pedestrian gate, we turn up this path here, up through another gate, and then we keep those trees on our left. And you may see a couple of people already going up, but the path sort of zigzags its way up. So I'm now at a gate that leads us into open fell. It's very hazy today. Well, there's been sunshine and showers. Fairly recently, these zigzags to prevent erosion have been put in. Well, it's fairly steep coming up there, but the underfoot's pretty good. So we're approaching the summit of Gowbarrow Fell. See the trig point at the top there. One last little climb. See what sort of view we've got. We're on the summit of Gowbarrow Fell, the triangulation station, and you can see on Little Mel Fell, I can zoom in far enough, you can see another triangulation point with a couple of people stood around it. Well, imagine the Ordnance Survey team on Little Mel Fell with a bright searchlight, battery operated searchlight, pointing this way. A surveying team at this end with a theodolite on the top of the trig point, measuring the angle over there, and another trig point over there, measuring that angle. And that's how they measured the original Ordnance Survey maps. Place Fell over there, another trig point over there. I'm on the footpath that we came on originally, and now we're following this footpath down, which sort of parallels the wall, which is about 100 metres across to our left, and we're descending down now. So basically you're heading towards Little Mel Fell. As you can see, the path zigzags its way down. We don't go over that wall there, we stay on this side of the wall and go down that bit of a stream bed re-entrance. You follow this, the bottom one, Aira Force Pulley Bridge, down this way. We're going to Aira Force. So again, it's another decent path. I've just come through a couple of muddy bits which needed careful negotiation, but yeah, it's not too bad. Bit of a roller coaster going on here. You won't be able to see how steep it is. Well, it's pretty steep. And it's loose. I have my poles out for this downhill section, just to give me 3-4 points of contact, help the knees a little. See a lot of these bags on the way down. That's maintenance, path maintenance. So I've got down now to this gate and this signpost. We're on the Ullswater way. We're heading towards Aira Force, which is along this way. You can see someone's coming down. Stranger danger. Basically, we're just traversing the side of the mountain now, all the way back. So we just started walking around the terrace, and then all of a sudden you get wow! It's Hauling Fell. It's a nice little hill to climb. You get a really nice view from up there. And as we go along, we're going to get some really nice views of the lake. For the first time in a while, I've come across a junction. Keep to the main path, just goes left through that gate. That stranger danger's coming through. And then back to the car park. So I've just come through the gate, come to here. And we're just following this down. Down, down, down. Cross over the river at the bottom. So you can just hear in the background. What a lovely day. Magnificent views at the end there. All the way along the terrace. Wide-ranging, magnificent views. For me, it wasn't the best day. Didn't get fantastic light, but it was atmospheric. Yep, definitely get out here and give it a go. Don't forget to rob your piggy bank for the car parking. £9.50 all day. Nearly in the car park. You see the bridge down there, somebody on it. So what do I think about this hike? Well, in the beginning we had the walk up to Aira and then up to High Force. That was magnificent. Fantastic trees, lovely waterfalls, lovely woodland walk. Then we went over Gowbarrow Fell. Yeah, I was disappointed in the overall views. I mean, I knew they weren't going to be great because I've been there before. But once we dropped down onto the terrace, wow, the views have been magnificent all the way around and well worth a hike over Gowbarrow. Okay, so if you get a chance, come on out here, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy hiking.